It's Sonny Green, the spiritual Englishman. What is going on, YouTube? Today, we're going to be talking about how, due to this channel, we made the papers, mate. Oh, we're doing it big, look. We're doing it big out here. Check this out. Woo! Sonny is on a mission. You can't really see it, to deter kids from crime. Yeah? Might not have the most subscribers and all that, but I love the ones that are subscribed, so make sure you hit that. We might not get the most views, but we're making waves in the real world, and that's what it's all about, man. We got all the people on the YouTube as well, but sometimes if it goes beyond and spreads out into the bigger world, then that's good. I'm not one of these YouTube guys that like has his whole life behind the thing, do you know what I mean? It's deeper than that, and I know especially some of the huge channels that get millions of views and that, like they spend their whole life kind of in their bedrooms making YouTube videos, and it's good for them. Like if that's what's keeping them out of trouble or making them money fundamentally, then big up. But for me personally, I much prefer the real world, and I use YouTube as a tool to spread a message and to self-reflect and to document the real life journey. So I'm going to read this article, right, for all those that didn't get to see it, because papers, they come, they go, and yeah, it all gets forgotten about. So let's read out what it says, right? So it says, campaigner is determined to guide young people. This is in the Southend Echo on the 1st of February. So I was supposed to do this video when it come out, but, you know, I've been busy, man. Anyway, campaigner is determined to guide young people to earn cash legitimately. Sonny's on a mission to deter kids from crime. So this is the video that we done on a Kurzall a few days ago, probably last week, was it? Maybe a week ago, about how we can, until we can make young people money or earn legitimate cash, there will always be youth crime. Check that out if you haven't seen it. This is what this article's been written about, all right? So it says, Sonny's on a mission to deter kids from crime. Crime is a dead-end career. Your freedom is priceless. Ooh. Big lyrics. These are defiant words of a Southend campaigner who has spoken of his involvement in organised crime as a teenager to deter others from going down the same path. Sonny Green, 26. I'm only joking. Sonny Green, 26, turned to organised crime alongside some of his peers while he was a student at Cecil Jones in Southend. Big up the Cecil crew, right? As a way of making money. Despite the criminal activities in the past, Sonny is now working to help educate and guide other teenagers away from crime and to help encourage them to earn money legitimately. Straight up, yeah? That is the way. He said, I was involved in organised crime as a teenager, and it was only through music and a TV film career that I managed to find a way out and began to turn my life around. We now run a project called Music Mentoring and Trouble Tongues, right? They're two separate projects. I set up Trouble Tongues first, and then now I lead a project at Music Mentoring. Both brilliant projects. Check them out. musicmentoring.live, troubletongues.com, right? Which empowers at-risk teenagers through music and arts. We find a lot of young people involved in crime want a chance to earn legitimate money now. Unfortunately, those opportunities are just not there. However, we have had success with young people selling their old clothes and parents' unwanted items on eBay. Which is, yeah, true and banging. Like, not loads of young people, but we've got a few young people doing that. And, like, smashing it, to be fair. And these are not just young people that are, like, you know, your average young people. These are young people that are like really involved in the street violence, gang crime, drug dealing, and now they're looking for alternative ways, turning their life around, going onto eBay to make some change, yeah, to make some money, which is, melts my heart, really. It's powerful stuff, man. Anyway, we have also found them Saturday jobs, but they are very hard to find, and most employers are put off due to insurance policies, legislation, and red tape, right? And then it says, Sonny created a YouTube video. Boom! Spiritual Englishman, let's go! Sonny created a YouTube video to share his view that until young people are offered the legitimate way of earning money, there'll always be youth violence. Sharing the video on social media, Sonny said that a lot of those who were aged 12 to 16 stopped committing crimes when they were 17, 18 plus and were able to get employed or were or had access to social support. Children across Southend have been exposed and recruited to sell drugs while dealing outside schools. So this is like the echoes bit, yeah? Concerns were raised back in 2019 about alleged crimes outside a Southend school where it's feared were being recruited to sell cocaine and heroin. Parents have also spoken out about their children's own experiences in being groomed by drug dealers. In 2018, a devastated mother was forced to leave her home after her 13-year-old son was exploited by drug dealers. He had come home with a Kinder Egg full of crack and heroin, petrified and in tears. He had been beaten up and robbed outside his home. See, do you know what I mean? Like, we know how active Southend is as an area, and probably most seaside towns and everywhere. A lot of people just think it's just like a fairground or whatever. But there's kids, like this 13-year-old son was exploited by drug dealers. Like, who knows what's going on, yeah? We know a lot of kids also think it's cool to sell crack and heroin because they're listening to, like, whatever, you know, drill music or... And they, if they're getting offered a £1 a day, 50 quid a day to go do that stuff, they're 13, they've got no access to money, they're going to do it, yeah? This is proof that it's going on. Some people, when I've done the last video, didn't actually believe, like, some of the stuff I was saying, like about young people doing this stuff. Like, I was just kind of making it up. Obviously we know, because we have we've lived experience and we know what's going on the street. We're pretty streetwise, yeah, but people are so oblivious, it's unreal. And then when I'm like, they need legitimate ways to earn money, they're like, they don't get it. They just think that some kids are content with just sitting there, like, in their bedroom doing nothing, broke basically. And it's just not the way. It's just not the way, man. It's like 2021. There are these YouTubers that are 14, 15 that smash it and are richer than their parents. That, like, there are ways to make money, and there's a lot of pressure due to social media on young people. It's very hard to be like, hopefully they're spiritually content. It's finding the balance. I've been thinking about it a lot since I've done this video. It's finding the balance between being content with not having a lot, which is very difficult at that age, to be content with just having a roof over your head, food in your belly. Because we're lucky, by the way. That is still, like, you're still in like the top 10% of the world's population or something like that. Even if you've just got a roof over your head, food in your belly, and the heating and stuff like that, we're blessed. Like, I'm not ever trying to detract from that. At the same time, when we're talking about youth crime and violence in the UK, we want to reduce that. If you're looking to reduce that, how are we going to make these young people money, right? This is the question I'm throwing out there. I've got a few answers that have already been mentioned. I haven't got all the answers, no one has. But the fact that this question is being spoke about is a good start. And us on here, people spreading the video, talking about it, spreading that last video that I've done, which was obviously really... it's made an impact, and that's all I can ask for. Like, this channel's been a success, even though, like, we're not monetized, we don't get a lot of views really, and it's still early days. We're building it on strong foundations, but we've already been making impacts. I can't thank you guys enough. Like, it's amazing. Anyway, where was we? Yeah, so in 2018, a devastated mother was forced to leave her home after her 13-year-old son was exploited by drug dealers. He had come home with Kinder Egg full of crack cocaine and heroin, petrified and in tears. He had been beaten up and robbed outside his home in Southend, right? Sonny created this video to raise awareness of what children desperate for cash are being exposed to in Southend, and hopes this video will spark the conversation on teenagers being given the opportunity to make money legitimately. He said, a Zoom call with youth workers, professors and doctors from across London and the South East about the work we do prompted me to make the video. I'm hoping the video on the spiritual Englishman will spark the conversation around how teenagers in secondary school can earn money legitimately. Sonny is now asking employers to get in touch if they can give young people a Saturday job. Sonny added, I think that employment and opportunities to earn legitimate money as a teenager will have a massive impact on getting young people out of crime. I do think that. Is it right to treat 14, 15, 16-year-olds like children? Because by not giving them opportunities to earn legitimate money, that's what we're doing. Powerful, yeah? Real talk, mate. It's extremely important that we get children off the streets and out of crime. Crime is a dead-end career. Your freedom is priceless. It says, for more information, log on to troubletongues.com. there isn't more information on there, but you know, if they do log on there, they'll be able to find me and we'll be able to connect somehow. So beautiful, brilliant. It actually hasn't got the journalist's name, but it's Chloe who wrote that. Very good article. I'm very pleased with it. It's very good how it come out, and you know, sometimes it can be difficult. It can be difficult to kind of get a Chloe Rose, her name was, yeah, Chloe Rose at newsquest.co.uk. So thank you, Chloe, for that great article, because yeah, it can be difficult to get sometimes your point across correctly, and for it all to be come out clear, and I was really happy with how that come out, and very, I think it got the message across and it painted it in a positive light. So yeah, brilliant, man. Making waves, doing things, doing bits. Really feel spiritually and physically, mentally upbeat about the whole thing, and about giving back, and about where we're at and where we're going with this channel, and where we're going with like different things that we got going on at the moment. And I know that it's encouraged more young people to get employed. And for me, if you're doing videos on YouTube like this and like we're doing, if we're not making a strong enough impact in the real world, then what is it all about? Like, it's good that we can spread a message and send a message, like that's massive, and that's what it's all about for me, you know. So yeah, I want to keep on keeping on. Stay tuned, stay locked, and hit a comment. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Let me know what needs to be addressed. Let me know all these things. Let me know if how it's helping you, or how I can help you, you know. And let's just keep the vibe alive. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you soon, very soon. Big up.